My name is Dr Esther Ihuoma David. I want to present a topic on netiquette and good communication. This is to facilitate on our online training for the EBSU online facilitation. The internet plays an important aspect of our daily lives, allowing us to communicate, share information with others, and even run businesses. So much of our lives actually depends on the internet, and it is important for us to understand how our online behavior can impact on others. This is a very important aspect. We should be able to understand and to know that we are relating with the wider world. We are not just in a place. It is far beyond the face-to-face classroom method. You have a lot of people and you may not be seeing them, and you don't know how far this information may go. So many of them, our students may be widely placed or situated in different places. So you need to understand, know that the internet is a wider space. Learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, the student should be able to define what netiquette is, identify the benefits of netiquette, and then describe the rules guiding acceptable online communication. What is netiquette? Netiquette are the set of rules that encourage appropriate online behavior related to the social and cultural norms of a community. These rules promote good communication skills. It gives us the ability to be able to relate with others, to talk with others. It's a very important aspect, communication, in our teaching and learning process. It prevents miscommunication. Netiquette, like we said earlier on, there are rules. There are things that we need to follow. There are standards that we must adhere to, so that we should be able to achieve a good result. So therefore, we will say that it prevents miscommunication. It also helps you to understand what is socially acceptable when working and collaborating online. What are the importance of netiquette? It encourages social interaction. It helps you to be able to relate with others. It helps in building a community, building our community, helping to be able to form a formidable classroom and then a good network with your students. It promotes trust. You can actually, trust the other person or whoever is talking to us or whoever you are relating to. It helps us to promote safe engagements, respective and collaborative engagements, or collaborative environment where diversity of opinion is valid. What are these rules? Like I said earlier on, there are a set of rules that is guiding a good online communication. So what are these rules? Let us go through them in order. Number one is that we need to understand that and remember that we are humans. We are humans. Never say anything to someone online that you would not say to him in person. When you are with the person face to face, what you will not say to the person, don't say it online. Maybe thinking because you are not seeing the person. Don't say so. Remember to treat others as you want to be treated. Remember to treat others as you want to be treated. Try not to hurt others' feelings or cause offenses. Avoid the use of vulgar languages. Don't use offensive languages. Language that could wipe emotions or sentiments or could make the other person begin to feel bad. This is not good for a good teaching and learning environment. Consider other gender and cultural differences. Consider other gender and cultural differences. Understand that the people you are relating with, they are not in the same culture with you, and you don't know the kind of thing you will say that may cause trouble or cause problems for them or make them feel somehow. So these are the things you need to consider, knowing that you are not the only person involved in this matter. Avoid gender and cultural jokes. Avoid gender and cultural jokes. It is always useful to remember that online interactions are recorded most times and they are backed up. so that you know that these things can be recovered and they can be replayed, so that you don't have any reason to say I did not say so. We have to be very careful. We should be ethical and responsible. Think before hitting the send button. Act when acceptable. Act within acceptable societal norms. Respect internet laws. Respect internet laws. Credit other people's work. We all know we're in the academic world. We don't just quote others. You cite them and acknowledge them. Complete your work on time. You should be very fast. You should not overstay or overtake or overuse other people's time. No, and the third one is know where you are. Where are you? Familiarize yourself with varying social and cultural norms. Recognize that some environments will expect a different level of familiarity than others. These are the things you need to consider. Recognize that different technologies may require different netiquette guidelines. The fourth one, you respect other people's time and data. Make concise, relevant, and insightful contributions. Don't dominate discussion. You are not the only person involved. You are teaching, you are receiving knowledge. You are not the one only in there. So you should respect other people and allow them also to contribute. Recognize that others will have different concerns. As facilitators, we should remember that our teaching and learning is student based. We should understand that those people we are teaching is student centered. We should be able to understand and also respect their own feelings and opinions. Don't expect instant responses for all to focus on your contributions. Restrict postings to course related materials only. Don't post things that are not relevant to that particular course you are teaching. Restrict whatever you are posting so that students will really know what you really want them to do. The sixth one is you make yourself good online. Be knowledgeable about your topic. Don't get to online and begin to look for information or think about information. You should be able to be abreast with your topic. Make sure you are careful with what you share online. Write a clear, organized, logical, and an accurate way. Run a quick spell check so that you minimize spelling mistakes. This one is very, very important. Be pleasant and polite online. Care for others when possible. Respect others' differing opinions. Respect their opinions. Then the next one is to share expert knowledge. Contribute and share online. Cite credible sources. Cite credible sources. Don't cite sources that you are not sure of. Cite what you are very sure. You've gone through it and you know that the source is very authentic. Be aware that sharing knowledge online is positive. Yes, it is positive. So another thing is that you need to keep your disagreements healthy. Avoid using offensive and confrontational language. This is very important. We should learn to respect ourselves and respect others. Online exchanges should be constructive. Seek clarification prior as content may have been misunderstood. You should be very careful with what you say so that people will not understand your language or your statement or what you have said and they misunderstand and take it on the other way, and this can affect those you are relating with. We also need to respect other people's privacy. Ensure you do not breach anyone's wishes. Don't breach anyone's wishes. Respect people's will and desire. In online ethics, it is called autonomy. They have their rights to their decision. Your own is to help them to understand the consequences, the benefits, and the negative aspects of their decision. That is what we are there. That's what the facilitator is there to do, to guide and not to impose. Do not use anyone's computer or mobile devices without the person's permission. Very important. Do not. So don't abuse your power. If you are an administrator or a facilitator for any online environment, make sure you do not abuse the privilege of access that your position may give you. Be forgiving of other people's mistakes. Be forgiving. There will always be new online learners. You always have people coming in, people coming to learn from you, people coming to learn from your materials that you have shared. So you should be forgiving. You don't take, maybe one person has offended you and you hold on to that. You should be forgiving. You should be diplomatic. Be guided by the rules covering your teaching or your sharing or what you are doing online. Be diplomatic, be polite. Understand that the people you are dealing with, they are also humans. Remember that we all make mistakes, therefore we should have patience with each other. We should not be too harsh. We should not always count on other people's flaws. We should remember that they are humans and that people can make mistakes. Offenses will come. But how do you handle offenses? That is a very important aspect. Thank you for listening.